The reason why we buy the dip is because if a stock is going to spike from the lows of 1.96, this is MWYN. If it's going to go from the lows of 1.96 to the highs of, we test this high of 10.23, you're talking about almost 10x your money. But that's not the case when it's coming down from this highs. Now it's the stock has, it's trading at an 80% discount from these highs. That's if you do it, if it were the reverse, that's not the case. It wouldn't be 80%. It would be way more than that. In any case, this stock has been plunging since Thursday, the 5th of June, and just relentlessly plunging. Thought that Thursday, okay, I think Friday, probably, okay, yeah, plunged Friday. Okay, so maybe 2 days alone, but that's a lot. That's 80% in two trading sessions, 2 or 3 trading sessions, one of those, yeah. But in any case, it has upper projections. We have, let's see what we have. We have only, it's indicating here 5.96 that is still active. But before now, there's also 6.71 and 8.05 and a couple of other ones. But you don't need to bank on this. This is one of those stocks, one of those stocks that, yeah, do your research and find out the sort of stock it is. It's one of those stocks. You have to be careful. You really have to be careful, very careful if you're dealing with this stock. If you think this is low, they could even dip it. It could be lower than this. It could be lower than 1.96. So let's just quickly have a look and see if see if we can find get just an idea of what the probability of it printing 5.94 is. Let's see now. All we need to do is pick up the moving average on the right here. The moving average, none of them is up to the projection 5.91. So we're looking at a probability of less than 50% for 6.67. That is equally the case. This is where you find the moving averages. Yeah, none of the moving averages. The only moving averages present are the 10, 10-day moving average, 21-day moving average, and 40-day moving average. It doesn't have a 200-day moving average yet. It hasn't been trading for it hasn't been trading long enough to have a 200-day moving average. Okay, so yeah, and then this as well. Let's see, 7.98. Yeah, nothing. The probability of it retesting those sort of levels is not there. Yeah, but for some reason, it's not looking that bad as it concerns 9.69. Well, it's for some reason, yeah. I think I think if you're going to look into that, then it calls for a an aggregation of the moving averages to up to, because what I mean is this: up here we're looking at 9.69, sorry, 9.69, and then you can see here the moving averages are very also high as well in the $9 range, especially the first move. The first figure is the 10-day moving average. So you can see the moving averages are quite high, indicating that even though it's not up to 50%, but it's also not that poor, not that poor. So in the case where you find a moving average that is higher than the projection, like up here now, assuming we have a moving average that is higher than 9.67, then it occurs. Then this is just the data. I didn't make them up. I guess it will call for an aggregation of a lot of other factors. Maybe try to dilute it. Yeah, but yeah, we can see it by diluting them. Where we won't just be one value. You will be a couple of other values. That way you get a better picture of what sort of probability we are looking at. But in any case, this is the daily chart. You can't rely on these projections. You can't rely on them. We all want to buy the deep, and we all want to know about the stocks that are on the deep. So here, this is the 4-hour chart. Here we seem to have more projections in play. Let's see now. We have let's see what we have. Um, 8.24. Okay, first of all, with the downward projections, 2.78, 3.3, 3.61, and then 8.24. You can't, you can't rely on these. Just it's just for you to know, but these are not recommendations at all for you to um, buy this dip. Not long ago as well, as of that Thursday before it began to plunge, we had 11.21, 12.11, 12.67. Yeah. And here, okay, we even had at of Thursday, the 29th of May, you had 9.8.15, 8.56, 9.24, 15.73, 18.80, 20.69. Yeah, those are just projections, and they are not in play, and also not a recommendation for you to buy the stock as well. If you want to buy, it's you have to do clear your doubts about it, and then decide if you want to go ahead. But this is the 1 minute chart. Let's see what we have here. We have 1.97, 1.99, nothing radical, nothing radical. So as of Monday, before this plunge began, there were okay some modest upper projections. 3.24 is the highest here. Yeah. Okay, let's see now. Yeah, this is a 1 minute chart. I'm not sure if the market is open yet. It should the pre-market session may be open. I think it should be open. Yeah, let's see now. 2 minute chart. Yeah, there might be some things. 1.99, 2.01, 2.03. And then here we have 1.99, 2.01, 2.03 as well. Three minute charts. Let's look at the 5 minute chart. Let's see what we have here. We have 1.92, 1.9, 1.88, 1.99, 2.01, 2.03. Yeah. So just be careful with the stock. It dipped yesterday, the 9th of June. I'll continue to update you. Thank you very much for watching this video.